Yes, I'm Pietro Masturzo, and I won the 2009 Picture of the Year of the WordPress photo. And I don't know, it was totally unexpected to me to win this prize. It was so amazing to receive that call when they told me I was the winner. It was amazing. I cannot not you describe that moment. The first day I was in Tehran, I was allowed to enter the university with some escamotage. I don't know, because it was completely illegal to enter. I was like with a student, and he said me and to my friend, a journalist that was with me, please don't say one word, just because you look like an Iranian, so we can try to enter the university. We can try, let's go, but don't say one word. The first day I thought, okay, it's not so bad as I thought. The second night I was arrested because I was like in the street in a corner. It was full of policemen, and I thought, okay, it will be a little bit difficult to get my camera here. And then was so a beautiful scene to take a picture, all motorcycle going from with supporters from both sides, actually, supporters of Ahmadinejad and supporters of Moussaoui. So it was a beautiful scene. So I was trying to take this picture, and after 3 minutes, this policeman, Basiji, came and picked me up, and so I spent 3 days. I was scared that they thought I was a journalist because I didn't have the permits to take picture. So were these 3 long days trying to say them, am I only a tourist? I was here, but I took this picture, but I don't know what's going on. When they give me back my equipment, so everything was okay, it was very difficult to start again to take picture, because now if I didn't want to be arrested for a second time. After 4 days I was arrested. There was the election day. It was the 12th of June, so the election happened. And after the election, you know what happened in Iran, in Tehran in particular. I was in an apartment with these guys I was with, and one night I heard these voices, this shouting coming from outside. So I asked what's going on, and they explained me all this way of protest. And it comes from the revolution time, from the revolution period, when people used to go in the street and on the rooftops to shout Allahu Akbar. It was a symbol, it was a kind of protest against the Shah then, and now the same protest is going on against the actual regime. So I thought, this is my story, this is the way I can tell what's going on now in this moment. And it was like it was like a synthesis, because I found what I was looking for. That is the feeling of people after 30 years, and the feeling of that particular moment. I discovered that every night at 10. I start this kind of protest, so I go there the second night, and then I think I went on 3 or 4 different roofs. I didn't take so many images. I mean, the old serif from the rooftops is about 50 images, 60, something like this, but no more. So it was difficult because I didn't have any tripod with me, and I was not allowed to put I have a tripod, but I was not allowed to use it because, you know, in that situation I cannot put my tripod and find the right light, and you know, it was something very fast going. So I was all the time looking for something to put my camera on. I didn't want that people in my picture were recognizable, because they were scared, they were afraid about this. So this is why in this case I think digital helped me, because I could show the picture I was taking. It's important that new technologies make you allowed you to take picture even in all the situation, even in low light situation. You can be very fast with these new technologies, but of course the photographer has always to find the right approach. You know, it's technologies of course are very important, but behind the camera there is always a photographer. I started to watch my images on my laptop when I was in Iran, and I realized that particular story, I mean the story on the rooftops, was very interesting. I was very, you know, because it was very emotional for me to be there, and so I was very you know, linked to that images from the first time. That was the work I wanted to show. Unfortunately, I went back from Iran only 15 days after, maybe more, 16 days after the election. So many reportages, many pictures were already published. So I was a little bit late for sell my picture. So, but I was in contact with an Italian journalist from Italian TV, national TV. So when I came back, because all the journalists were outside Iran already, because most of them were they didn't renovate their visa. So I was almost one of the last journalists in Tehran. So Italian television make an interview with me the day I went back, and they bought some picture of that series. So that was the first publication on TV. Then I tried to sell this picture, but it was so difficult because, you know, I was late, and that they not were exactly, you know, the news picture that magazine expect to have to publish. It was a little bit difficult to publish this kind of picture because, you know, our out of focus is particular. It was, you know, it was not only a stylistic choice. It was, but, you know, it was also I didn't have any other chance to take that kind of images, for their privacy, for their fear to be recognizable. And then it was also a stylistic choice because, you know, I thought you can, I hope you can hear their voices from this picture, you know. This was my wish.